Welcome to Lemon and Tea, Coffee and Sardines. Disclaimer: this is a raw and organic audio. You will hear the authentic sounds of my life in the background and some audio nicks that I just couldn't seem to phase out during editing. So, regardless of all, I want to thank you for giving me your time, taking this time to break bread with me. Let's head over to the table and let's begin. You are loved.
Hi, beloveds. Thank you for taking the time to break bread with me today. My portion for today is generational sabotage. This is something that is weighing on me heavy. It's been coming to me quite often, just sitting in the middle of my chest and understanding that my soul is making sure that I have complete comprehension about, like, you gotta get this, you need to see it, you need to understand it, because you have to make sure that your generational people, meaning my family that's already here, my family that's to come, understand it. This is the way out. So, yeah, you need to understand that where you are in life, and when it comes to generational curses, you can only end up where your ancestor left off. What do I mean? My mom, she was chosen to be a generational curse breaker, but for some reason she didn't want to do it, and so she went as far as my abuser, who abused her. My abuser used to abuse my mother in front of me since I was a little girl, not with fists, but with her tongue, breaking her down, slicing her like she's absolutely nothing, possibly in hopes for me to see that my mother was absolutely nothing, which I never seen my mother as being that, ever. But my mom stopped there. She didn't go on. She, went into the complexities of her own life. But in the end, when her soul was called home, she ended in her abuser's home. That's as far as she went. Within that time, my mom's mantle, the one that she disregarded, she gave up, she didn't want it, it fell on me, her next generation, the next one. So I was born into this. I was already born with this mantle around my neck, a heavy one. As a baby, can you imagine? Let's just imagine that for a minute. A baby being born with the weight of her mother's mantle around her neck. Crazy. But this baby immediately, which was myself, went into the life at the place that my mother ended. Like, you get what I'm saying? When I say ended, I'm not talking about her death, but when she was like, nah, I don't want to do this, I don't want this. At that point, that's where I entered in when I came into this world. So I had to continue that. At the age of 6 months, these people broke my arm. At the age of 3, I bust my head open. At the age of, it just never stopped. Now, at the age of 3, they claimed it was me. I was being hard-headed. But then again, they also claimed it was me when they broke my arm because they were saying I was talking too much. Ha ha ha. It's a joke. on a 6-month-old baby? We'll leave it at that. And this is what I'm saying about you when you come in, how your life is a continuation of whatever it is your parent didn't complete, that sabotage that they did upon themselves, probably not even knowing that it was sabotage, probably not even understanding about the generational curses and all this. They probably didn't understand. I don't think my mom understood. My mom was also the youngest child, so there was a lot of stuff going on in her family years and years and decades before she came into fruition, that her older sisters, older brothers, they may have never even been around her to speak about. She didn't know. So it's almost as if she was in this world without a map of the prior footsteps she was supposed to take. She didn't know. In return, I didn't know. That's why it took me 47 years to complete that soul contract. And by the time I completed it, I had 2 mantles around my neck. Her mantle and then my own. Yeah, that was a double portion, y'all. And I'm not the only one living this way. I'm not the only one who went through this. I'm quite sure many of us did. I mean, if we didn't know, we didn't know. We had to learn by bumping our heads, right? And so you need to understand that wherever you are in this place right now, this place meaning your life, this path that you're on, if you have the wherewithal of understanding what's going on, oh, like I'm a chosen and oh goodness, sorry y'all, I'm a chosen and sealed one, yo. But you know what kept trying to come out my mouth was a soldier. Okay, so let's add that in there. I'm a soldier, right? I'm a chosen soldier, sealed and all, to go past this generational curse, to pass it. And that's exactly what you have to do. You just have to go further than where you are. Don't become complacent, like, oh, this is just how my life is. I just, I don't know. I'm just, I'm tired. I don't want to do this no more. And then actually stop. Don't stop. Keep moving forward. Because if you don't, and you decide to give up, you decide to stop, that precious child that, if you choose to have children, that precious child that's coming after you, you are doing such a disservice to that baby, because you are putting your mantle, your heaviness, all your shenanigans, all your crucibles upon that child. How is that love? Especially if you're doing it knowingly. So this is what's upon my heart. Heavy. You gotta keep going. So for me, I finished that year. Like I said, it took me 47 years, but I did finish it. And 47 years, literally, from the time I was born to the age of 47. And a little bit after that, my grandbaby came. Beautiful little baby girl. And I remember the moment my soul told me and showed me that she would never even have to meet the people who did this type of the abuse that they did to me. She would never, that's not her footsteps. I went further than that. And I'm still going further. So I'm still furthering her path. Either that she's gonna walk, or either the things that she has to come encounter with in her life, or the things that her baby, my next generation, they won't have to deal with that. So it's almost like a relay race, kind of, sort of, You take the baton, you run, you make it, so far, and you pass it off to the next person. But you already went further than that. Do you understand? Further to the finish line, further to the goal, further to salvation. And the next person will take it and, keep going. It's like digging a tunnel. The more you get in there, every generation is supposed to further that generation for the next generation. So you, my dears, are extremely, extremely important. I know it's hard, but you can't give up. Think about the ancestors that came before you, and we know what they had to live through. They didn't give up because you're further than where they are. You're not locked into that hellish mindset that they had to deal with in the era that they were in. Love yourself, love your bloodline, love your ancestors. Love the unborn ones enough to get them to that next place, to bring them further so that they won't have to experience this. What I'm saying to you, beloveds, is keep on going. Don't give up. Thank you for joining me for this breaking of bread. This is still very heavy in my heart. Like, I was literally in a moment of feeling this, and I felt to just share it. So thank you for being here with me. Leave your comments below if you wish to. Like the video if you wish to, and join the family. I would love to have you with me, and I shall see you in the next video.